This is Elelwyn. Here today I'm doing
Zelda pass. I think so. Have a completed one. Completed save already in this game. So today's just gonna be a quick one. For those of you who know the game, Link to the Past is quite long. So yeah, you can read about the story. I'll start reading the text after I do this little intro, but you can read as I go along. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing this game as a kid. I was this side of obsessed. I remember the day that I actually beat it and telling my dad and being like, oh my gosh, I beat this real. I had to go through and I had to beat it. So now I'm just going to go until I save Zelda. And until I make it into the castle, this game lags really badly. So I was having a lot of difficulty, but once I make it into the castle, it goes a lot better. So here. Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. And then he explains the technique where you can slash the sword in a circle around you, and that you have to save the Princess Zelda, who was communicating with you by telepathy earlier on in the game. Yeah, it's like no bad. With the series, if you heard for generally familiar with if on the off chance you aren't familiar, the story is basically about this hero, Link, in the land of Hyrule, and he continuously saves the Princess Zelda, who is always either being kidnapped or killed or something by Ganondorf, who is this evil pig-like creature. And yeah, I don't know whether the word reincarnations is correct, but like Link always comes back in different games. But it's like it's original here. I can't really. Anyway, Link's the one I'm one favorites. Although like the new Adventure Skyward, I love my husband play that one. It's really pretty, and as I've said before, I like pretty games. I decided to play this Zelda for you guys because I had already played a platformer, and I played a puzzle slash action game, so I wanted to play like an RPG type thing, but most RPGs are really boring to watch, as I've mentioned before, and I really am into leveling and stuff, so I decided this was the best RPG that would be at least moderately fun to watch, although I do go through it. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of going through the dungeon and making my way to Zelda. And as you get the game, right now I just have a lamp, which you saw me accidentally a second ago. But as you go through the game, you get lots of different items that you can use in different situations, and you'll upgrade your sword and shield, and there's all kinds of stuff that goes on. So it gets much more difficult, kind of like how in that Sailor Moon game that I played originally for the Advent calendar, the puzzles or the gameplay got harder and harder as you went on because you had more items. Well, it's the same thing in this game. You get more and more stuff, so you have to think more and more about what you're gonna do. There, I accidentally hit the map.
I get in this game which buttons are which, because again, on a keyboard I played for years on a gamepad or like a controller, like a regular controller. It's still weird to be playing this particular game on a keyboard because it's such a part of my childhood. So we're almost at Zelda, and I'll try to read the text once we get there, so you can see her in the cage thing. And a lot of people don't do this, and I don't know why they don't, but I just throw bottles at that guy and he dies really fast. That's the big key. There's one of those in every major dungeon. And I tried to go for the chest, but it didn't work. So Zelda's explaining here, I totally missed out on the text reading part, but that there's an evil wizard, Aghanim, who's controlling the castle and all the guards. We're trapped.
This wizard away with them. So, I think if I get her out of here ASAP. And she says there's a secret pathway in the throne room, and that if he can get her there, they can make it out of the castle without getting caught by the guards. So yeah, once I have Zelda in tow, I don't fight as much. And when I play RPGs, I have to play them like, I don't know, I get really into being moral and ethical. So like I don't kill things when I don't have to, but I'm also a perfectionist, so if I'm leveling out, I'll fight absolutely everything and like see all the things. You're fighting with fighting is one of the so here we go. It's a secret path to the throne room, so we gotta head up to the throne room. And again, once I'm in here, I'll avoid some more soldiers, avoid the bloodshed. They are being magically controlled after all. So once we push this shelf out of the way, then we can get a secret passage out of the castle. And you'll notice the thrones are empty, so I'm not sure what's up with the lack of king and queen. I don't know if that's ever really explained. You kind of just assume they're imprisoned. Now I could light the lanterns here, but I never do. For me it's just, I've got it stuck up on my dress. So, there's in the kind of like the basement of the castle. It's like maybe even the catacombs, like an ancient passageway that nobody uses anymore. And Zelda somehow knows about it. There's actually a few morally questionable moments in this. Like, for one thing, when your uncle gives you the sword, you just completely ditch him. You're like, okay, got the weapons, peace out. So that's not so great. And then, of course, I was being bad and I went for the chest instead of talking to Zelda first, but, like, I don't know. And you're, like, slaughtering all these rats. Or, anyway, I guess you don't have to, but... Also, I don't know where they're getting all this money. In Zelda, in this series, which I believe actually used Indian currency in the real world, but we use different rupees. And the red ones are worth 20 or 10. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't remember this. Red ones are worth 20, blue ones are worth 5, and green are worth 1. So I find I don't use rupees that much, but there are a few things that you need to buy in the game. So it's good to have them on hand, just in case. So we're almost out. I believe there's only one more area of sewers. Oh no, that was it. So now at least we can see, which is always nice. It's one of those games where people make the mistake of watching through and stuff of moving around a lot when you play these games. Really the best strategy is to do so and wait for me to come to you, because then you won't trigger any traps, you won't have any real issues. It's just easier that way, I find. But to each their own playstyle. As I've said before, I'm a rather unorthodox gamer. I taught myself how to do everything. So, well, and I had my dad's help, but I, for the most part, just kind of went through it on my own, so I play oddly. So this is it, folks. There's just this little speech here at the end that I'll read eventually, and that's it. Yes, it was Link helped me escape from the dungeon, and I read a lot faster. I'm just going to get right here on the reading part. You can read faster. But, yeah, this is just a little gaming video for you, and I hope you enjoy. And I'll let you read through this. It tells you about the story, and maybe I'll continue playing Zelda afterwards. I'm not sure. I still have to do Super Mario World after the Advent season. So, yep, pretty sure that's it. Farewell.